की भागवत भक्तवृंद की निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे। ओम अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वरूपकलामयं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरुं वैष्णवंश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगना रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादान् सहगना ललिता श्रीशाखान्वितांश्च वंशाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिने नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषशून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि श्री गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। मुखं करोति वाचालं पंगुलं यत्किरीं यत्कृपातमं वन्दे परमानन्दं माधवं श्रीगुरुदिनतरणं श्रीचैतन्येश्वरम्। So listen from Chaitanya Charitamrita Adi Leela, chapter 7, text 39. And the subject matter Lord Chaitanya in 5 sutras. Read then you repeat. You say Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद।
जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद।
जय दैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंद।
जय दैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंद।
तबे निज भक्त कैल जत मृक्ष आदि।
निज भक्त कैल जत मृक्ष आदि।
सबे राइल मात्र काशीर मायावादी।
सबे राइल मात्र काशीर मायावादी।
तबे निज भक्त कैल जत मृक्ष आदि।
तबे निज भक्त कैल जत मृक्ष आदि।
सबे राइल मात्र काशीर मायावादी।
सबे मात्र काशीर मायावादी।
तबे निज भक्त कैल जत मृक्ष आदि।
तबे निज भक्त कैल जत मृक्ष आदि। सबे राइल मात्र काशीर मायावादी। तबे निज भक्त कैल जत मृक्ष आदि। तबे निज भक्त कैल जत मृक्ष आदि। सबे राइल मात्र काशीर मायावादी। सबे राइल मात्र काशीर मायावादी। तबे निज भक्त कैल जत मृक्ष आदि। तबे निज भक्त कैल जत मृक्ष आदि। सबे राइल मात्र काशीर मायावादी। सबे राइल मात्र काशीर मायावादी। तबे निज भक्त कैल जत मृक्ष आदि। सबे राइल मात्र काशीर मायावादी।
Translation by Srila Prabhupada. All were converted into devotees of Lord Chaitanya. Even the Mlechas and Yavanas Only the impersonalist followers of Shankaracharya evaded him. Purport. In this verse, it is clearly indicated that although Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu converted Muslims and other mlechas into devotees, the impersonalist followers of Shankaracharya could not be converted. After accepting the renounced order of life, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu converted many karmanishtas who were addicted to fruitive activities. Many great logicians like Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, Nindakas, blasphemers like Prakashananda Saraswati, Pasandis, non-devotees like Jagai and Madhai, and Adhama Paduas, degraded students like Mukunda and his friends. All of them gradually become devotees of the Lord. Even the Pathanas, Muslims, but the worst offenders, the impersonalists, were extremely difficult to convert, for they very tactfully escaped the devices of the Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. In describing the Kasir Mayavadis, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur has explained that persons who are bewildered by empiric knowledge or direct sensual perception, and who thus consider that even this limited material world can be gauged by their material estimations, conclude that anything that one can discern by direct sense perception is but Maya or illusion. They maintain that although the absolute truth is beyond the range of sense perception, it includes no spiritual variety or enjoyment. According to the Kasir Mayavadis, the spiritual world is simply void. They do not believe in the personality of the absolute truth or in his varieties of activities in the spiritual world. Although they have their own arguments which are not very strong, they have no conception of the variegated activities of the absolute truth. These impersonalists, who are followers of Shankaracharya, are generally known as Kasir Mayavadi, impersonalists residing in Varanasi. Near Varanasi, there is another group of impersonalists who are known as Saranath Mayavadis. Outside the city of Varanasi is a place known as Saranath, where there is a big Buddhist stupa. Many followers of Buddhist philosophy live there, and they are known as Saranath Mayavadis. The impersonalists of Saranath differ from those of Varanasi, for the Varanasi impersonalists propagate the idea that the impersonal Brahman is truth, whereas material varieties are false. But the Saranath impersonalists do not even believe that the absolute truth or Brahman can be understood as the opposite of Maya or illusion. According to their vision, materialism is the only manifestation of the absolute truth. Actually, both the Kasir and the Sarnath Mayavadis, as well as any other philosophers who have no knowledge of the spirit soul, are advocates of utter materialism. None of them have pure knowledge regarding the absolute or the spiritual world. Philosophers like the Sarnath Mayavadis, who do not believe the spiritual existence of the absolute truth, but consider material varieties to be everything, do not believe that there are two kinds of nature, inferior material and superior spiritual, as described in Bhagavad Gita. Actually, neither the Varanasi nor Saranath Mayavadis accept the principles of the Bhagavad Gita due to a poor fund of knowledge. Since these impersonalists who do not have perfect spiritual knowledge cannot understand the principles of Bhakti Yoga, they must be classified among the non-devotees who are against the Krishna consciousness movement. We sometimes feel inconvenienced by the hindrance offered by these impersonalists, but we do not care about their so-called philosophy. For we are propagating our own philosophy as presented in Bhagavad Gita as it is and getting successful results. Theorizing as if devotional service are subject to their mental speculation. Both kinds of Mayavadi impersonalists conclude that the subject matter of Bhakti Yoga is a creation of Maya, that Krishna devotional service and the devotee are also Maya. Therefore, as stated by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Mayavadi, Krishna Aparadi. All the Mayavadis are offenders to Lord Krishna. It is not possible for them to understand the Krishna consciousness movement. Therefore, we do not value their philosophical conclusions. However, expert such quarrelsome impersonalists are in putting forward their so-called logic. We defeat them in every respect and go forward with our Krishna consciousness movement. Their imaginative mental speculation cannot deter the progress of the Krishna consciousness movement, which is completely spiritual and is never under the control of such Mayavadis. Then the end of the purport by what time we finish? 8:30. So here Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami explaining how Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he came to deliver everybody. When he was in his Grihastha life, then he found some people, they did not accept his verdict. So that is the reason why he took sannyas. Though sannyas is not a part of our life to achieve Krishna consciousness. Sannyas ashram is not meant for achieve Krishna consciousness or go back to Godhead. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying, the sannyasi amar kibakaj prem prayojan. What is the use of accepting sannyas? Like the goal of my life is to achieve Krishna prem. So you have to understand, to achieve Krishna prem, the sannyasi life is not an integral part that one has to accept to get love of Godhead. In any ashram, you can achieve love of Godhead. Doesn't matter Grihastha, Brahmachari, Vanaprastha or Sannyasi. But Mahaprabhu, after spending 24 years of his life in Grihastha ashram, so when he reached the 25th years, then he accepted Sannyas ashram. So that time, the reason was many people are committing offense to Mahaprabhu. And Mahaprabhu thought, if I take sannyas, no, he thought I came to deliver these people, but instead of delivering them, I am destroying them. They will go to hell. If they don't understand, they are offending me. So how can I help them? So just to help them, he accepted sannyas ashram. I have heard there is no sannyas aswarup of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's spiritual world. They say with altar we don't worship Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in a sannyasi form. This is a temporary manifestation just to cheat people on the spiritual cheating. People have this misconception, Mahaprabhu thinking, at least by seeing me as a sannyasi, because that time there is a system that sannyasi one must offer obeisances. Of course, that was based on a misconception also. At that time, the most were the Mayavadi sannyasis. Mayavadi sannyasis, Ekadandi sannyasis. And their concept is that danda dharana matrana nara narayana bhavet. Their concept is if somebody will take sannyas, the human being will transform to Narayan. So that idea, everybody they offer obeisances thinking he is Narayan. That is misconception. So at least they are offering obeisances. So that is their philosophy. Their philosophy is God, Narayan, God. When he becomes conditioned, he becomes Jiva, spirit soul. And when spirit soul becomes liberated, then again he goes back to the original person, that is Narayan. So with this idea, so they used to offer obeisances. They see somebody taking sannyas, Somebody has taken danda. But nowadays, India was so degraded, they don't recognize sannyasi. If they see danda in your hand, they say, what is this stick in your hand? Like this, they have no idea what is this. But that 500 years ago, it is very common. People, they recognizing at least sannyasi. Now they don't recognize sannyasi, especially because of this Vivekananda. Vivekananda, he really didn't take sannyasi like that. He is wearing saffron cloth, putting a turban, wearing saffron cloth like sannyasi. And he is just doing the opening college, hospital, school like this. So people, they lost the idea what is sannyasi, what is meant for. They think sannyasi means you do social welfare activities, school, college, hospitals. So that is a big misconception. Or even if they see anybody saffron, they don't understand what is Brahmacharya, what is sannyasi. Anybody saffron, they will call as Maharaj, sannyasi. So like that. But in Mahaprabhu's times, that culture was there. So there are these offerings. Mahaprabhu thought, the sannyasi buddhi, thinking me as a sannyasi, at least they will offer him obeisances. So Mahaprabhu was inventing different process, how to deliver. But that was his purpose, that he has come to give Chira Dadata Nijagupta Vitam So Premanama Mritamattu Taram Apamaradha Vitataram. So Apamaram, most fallen personality will deliver by giving something which has never given before. Chira Dadata, that is hidden treasure. What is hidden treasure? So Prema and Nam. He came to give the holy name and also Prema, love of Godhead. So in this way, Padhuva, Pasandi, Karmi, Nindakadi Jata, Tara Asi, Prabhupada, Hoy Abanata. So he, in different way, he delivered the students, material, Pasandis, actors, the critics, and all kinds of people. But only this Mayavadis were left behind. Because for Mahaprabhu it was easy to excuse others. Aparadha Kshamaila Dubila Prema Jale Keba Edaile Prabhu Prema Mahajale. So Aparadha Kshamaila, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he excused all these categories people, the students, then fruity workers, critics, they all delivered. So who can avoid Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's flood of love of Godhead? Nobody can avoid. Because Mahaprabhu, love of Godhead that he brought, it has a unique nature. The unique nature is this material world. 1 minus 1 equal to 0. But Vaikuntha planet, 1 minus 1 equal to 1. Om Purnamada Purnamadam Purnat Purnamadachase Purnasa Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasisate. So material world 1 minus 1 equal to 0. Vaikuntha 1 minus 1 equal to 1. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu 1 minus 1 equal to 2. This is special. Chaitanya was explaining that he brought the love of Godhead, that more you distribute, more you take away, it will become double. It will not remain same. The spiritual world in Vaikuntha will remain same. More you take, remains same. But specialty of Mahaprabhu, more you take, it will double. Suppose you have one full bucket of water. There is a quality, if you take 1 lota water out of it, it will double. There is a quality like that. The full bucket of water, if you take 1 lota water out, then what will happen? It will overflow. That is quality of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Abadha Karuna Sindhu Katiya Mohana Ghare Ghare Bule Prema Amiyar Bana. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu. Abadha Karuna Sindhu. The ocean of mercy which is stuck in Golok Vrindavan. That is Golokar Premadhan Harinam Sankirtan. The Gauranga Nityananda Prabhu, he made a canal and brought it here. And he brought that. So some people They go to take bath in a river. But there are some lazy people, they don't go to take bath in a river. Like in Ganga, we have Ganga. But many people they go, some they don't go to take bath in Ganga. They take bath in bathroom. Then when sometimes flood comes, the Ganga water comes in temple room of the year also. So what will you do? You are forced to take bath. I don't doorstep in the room, everywhere there is Ganga water only. The special mercy Mahaprabhupada said, whenever there will be flood in Ganga, and that is indication the holy name will spread more in whole Ganga like that. So the Ganga is there to benefit people. So lazy people they don't go to Ganga. Then when flood takes place, then Ganga water comes to our doorstep. So Mahaprabhu's mercy is like that. Mahaprabhu brought this Golokal Pramadhan Harinama Sankirtan. He made everybody drown in this. But there are some people, they run away. They run away from Mahaprabhu. But Mahaprabhu brought this prema, a special quality. More you distribute will double, more you distribute will double. That means there will flood. This flood goes all over India. Now this flood has gone all over the world. So whenever I give class to our Indian communities, I told them that you people came to Europe, America to make money, but Mahaprabhu is so merciful. So Prabhupada is sending and catching, hey, where are you going to take this Pramadhana? By force he is going to give you. So this is the speciality of Mahaprabhu. So that's why he is not Mahabhadanya. Why Mahabhadanya? Why he is merciful? Krishna is not merciful. Rama is not merciful. Everybody, all incarnation of God means merciful. But what is the speciality of mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? The speciality of mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is no other incarnation has given before that which is given by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. No other incarnation has given. The topmost, Brahma Dulha Vastu Sabakare Jatse. That Dulha Vastu, something very rare to be obtained by Brahma and Shiva. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Sabakare Jatse, is offering to everybody. He is offering to everybody. He is running behind you. Please take, please take. Something rarely obtained by Brahma and Shiva. And what is magnanimity? Not only is giving his highest thing, then he is giving to whom? Who is qualified, he is thinking. Not most educated people, not most beautiful people, not most influential people, but great jnanis or yogis. He is searching for the most lowest personality. Who is the most lowest? I will give him the highest things. And Brahma, Shiva, they have not achieved. The most degraded person. Chaitanya taking a candle and looking, searching for that person. Where is that person hiding? And he takes out that person and he that is magnanimity. Chaitanya Chandra Daya Karaha Vichar. Vichar Karile Chitte Pave Chamatkar. If you analyze the magnanimity of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, you will find wonders. You will find wonders. Sometimes it sounds just a philosophical talk. But if we see, it's not just philosophical talk, it's true also. How I realize how it is true. Just like such an interesting topic, nice philosophy, good conclusion. It's true, the Mahaprabhu mercy is searching for the most degraded person and giving the highest thing. It is true how? Just like this philosophy Chaitanya Charitamrita, been read and practiced, realized by Americans, Europeans, first from American Europeans in Africa, in Uganda, in Kenya, all these black people, the Maasai people, they are not meat eater. They maintain cow, they do cow protection, to drink cow blood, people like that. And that background, so it is not like, it's not true that Mahaprabhu is searching for somebody who is most degraded to give these things. Many scholarly people in India, many religious people, many great personalities, they don't understand. And the African black Negro people, they understand. So nicely they accept it, they practice it, they enjoy discussing this topic. When I give class, so nice questions they ask. I give class in India, people they don't understand what Maharaj is talking about, look at this. These people, they understand everything. They ask questions, they could relate everything. So this is not something just written in the book. By Prabhupada's mercy, Mahaprabhu's magnanimity has been proved. There should be no doubt. There are some philosophical presentations. So that is the magnanimity of Chaitanya Chandra Daya Karaha Vichar. Vichar Karle Chitte Pave Chamatkar. One will find wonder how merciful Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is. That what something was never given before. Chira Adatatta Nijagupta Gitam. His hidden treasure, and he is giving to everybody. Something not supposed to be given. So easily he does not give. The Prema Bhakti, you worship God, He will give you all opulence, He will give you Ashtasiddhi, He will give you heaven, He will give you liberation. But He will not give you Bhakti, Prema Bhakti. Why no? Why not give Prema Bhakti? He doesn't like us. Why? What is the reason He will not give Prema Bhakti? Speculate.
Manufactured.
Yes. By Prema Bhakti he will be sold out. Prema Bhakti has that potential, Prema Sampada. Anarpita Charinchirat Karunaya Avatirna Kalo Samarpitum Urnato Ujjala Swabhakti Sriyam. Sri means Sampad. Swabhakti, that Prema Bhakti Sampad. Sampad means wealth. And with this wealth, what you will buy? Mercedes car, building. Now this wealth you can buy Krishna. So Krishna, who likes to be sold out to anybody? So before you be sold out, you have to check to whom I am getting sold out. So Krishna 10 times is very careful. But I will give this prema, let me check this person. I will be sold out. Then what my situation will be? So always Krishna is careful about this. But that prema Sampata Chaitanya Mahaprabhu giving out. You have 1 million pound in the bank account. You will give a blank check to anybody. What people will think about you? Somebody has 1 million pound in bank. And to anybody, just give a blank check. What people will think about you?
Maybe.
Huh? What do they think? He's mad, man, crazy. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is pagal in incarnation of Supreme Personality. He becomes so crazy. He doesn't consider whom I am giving, what I am giving. He's not considering. That's why he's saying, Keba Edaive Prabhu Prema Mahajale. Prema Mahajale. Jala Mahajal. Jal means the network. Nobody can get out of it. He can catch everybody. Everybody. She has become mad to give this love of Godhead. She is not considering who is Jogya, who is Ajogya. He is not considering who is qualified, who is not qualified. Rather, the most unqualified person, he considers he is the real qualified. That is consideration. The most unqualified one. So in this way, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Sabha Nistarite Prabhu Kripa Avatar, Sabha Nistarite Kare, Chaturi Apar. So many process, ways, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is creating how to deliver these living entities. But unfortunately, people that don't take Hare Krishna Mahamantra so seriously, so easily. Because this process is very simple and you can get the highest thing. So people that don't develop faith in this. Somebody will bring a basket full of diamond and street corner sitting. He'll announce, oh, diamond kilo 10 pounds, diamond kilo 10 pounds. How many customers will you get? Nobody will come here. Diamond to get this person. So that is what happening in India. They think something spiritual means some big ceremony will take place. All fat sadhu babas with long beard, they will come. Sashes all over the body. And then the swaha, mantra, this, that, something is happening. They feel it like that. But what is the Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna? No value. They don't give so much value to Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. So that's Mahaprabhu has to create different, he cannot convince people. When Mahaprabhu started this movement, so much opposition is facing. Muslim people are ruling, that is opposition. But what Muslim people are getting trouble, Hindus are getting more trouble than Muslims. Mahaprabhu's times. Hindus are getting more trouble than Muslims. And among Hindus, the Brahmanas are the worst. Getting trouble to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. They are not understanding what this crazy man is doing. How he has started. He is spoiling our tradition, Sanatana Dharma, so many kinds of things happening. So that's why Mahaprabhu, he has to invent so many processes. Starting all the from taking sannyas and different ways. Mahaprabhu, he tried because he doesn't want to spare anybody. Since everybody must get love of Godhead. So everybody delivered. One group was very difficult. That was the Kasir Mayavadi. The Mayavadi people, because they are Mayavadi, Krishna Aparadi, they are offenders to Krishna. They say God has no form. Of course, Mayavadis, they are following mostly Veda. In Veda, 96% is Karma Kanda. In Veda speaks. 4% Jnana Kanda. And whatever Upasana about worship teaches, it's all about demigod worship. Veda, hardly anything has been explained about Bhakti. And Bhakti is such a confidential subject matter. Veda has kept Bhakti in very hidden form. So that it is not known to people in general. All people know Karma Kanda, but most elevated people, they know Jnana Kanda. That's all. But only Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came, then only people come to understand that Karma Kanda, Jnana Kanda, Sakale, Visera Khanda, the Karma Kanda, Jnana Kanda externally looks very nice, very alluring, but actually they are Visera Khanda. The pot filled with poison. Amrita Boliya Jeva Khaye, Nana Joni Brahmana Kare, Abhaksha Bhakshana Kare, Taragati Avdhapate Jai. The people that get allured, oh, the nectarian things, let us accept it. But what they get? Nana Joni Brahmana Kare. They, by accepting this Karma Kanda, Jnana Kanda, they go through the cycle of birth and death. As Shankaracharya has told, Punarapi Janamam, Punarapi Maranam, Punarapi Janani Jathare Sayanam. Both Karma Kanda and Jnana Kanda put people back in the cycle of birth and death. They do Karma Kanda. By Karma Kanda, they will elevate to higher planetary systems. Rajina, Khilepunya, Martulaku Visanti. Again they will come back. They will do Jnana Kanda. By Jnana Kanda, they will go to spiritual sky in Brahmajyoti. But Arya Kuchana Param Patan Tata, Patanti Adha. Again they have to come back. That's why I say Nana Joni Brahmana Kare. This Karma Kanda or Jnana Kanda. Both are like that. But people in general, they do not know. Before Chaitanya Mahaprabhu come, this was that Bhakti was not there. Bhakti was there. Ramanuja, Nimbarka, Vishnu Swami, Madhvacharya, they are all preaching Bhakti. But Prema Bhakti was not there. Bhakti was there, but Prema Bhakti was not there. What is the difference between Bhakti and Prema Bhakti? In Bhakti, you surrender to Krishna. In Prema Bhakti, Krishna surrenders to you. There is a difference. Bhakti, devotee surrender to Krishna. Oh my Lord, you are so great. I am so small. Please take care of me. Please look after me. Please protect me. What can I do for you? I am insignificant. You please do something for me. That is not bhakti. People that do bhakti for Krishna like this, right? Isn't it? Why people that do bhakti? Please protect me. Please do something for me. So this kind of bhakti is there. Where the people have shown you and reverence as Supreme Person of Godhead. The opulence, we sing the opulence of Supreme Person of Godhead. They think, oh my Lord, what can I do for you? I am so insignificant. You please do something for me. But Prema Bhakti is different. Prema Bhakti, that makes devotees so blind. They don't recognize God as God. The purpose of Bhakti is to make us recognize God. But Prema Bhakti, devotees don't recognize God as God. Instead of asking God, please protect me, they think, I will protect Krishna. So that is a special thing that Mahaprabhu brought. Before it was not given in this way. That's why Anarpita Charinchira it's never given before. Bhakti was given before. But the type of Bhakti Mahaprabhu gave information about, that was never given before. And that kind of Bhakti, the Pasandi, Ninduka, Padua, they could accept. But Mayavadi, very difficult. It's very difficult for Mayavadi. So that's why he's saying, Tabe nija bhakta kahila jatam lecha adi, sabe edaila matra kasir Mayavadi. All mlecha, javanas, everybody, they accepted the love of God and Prema Bhakti. But for Kasir Mayavadi, it is very difficult. Because Mayavadi Krishna Aparadhi. Mayavadi Bhasya Sunile Hai Sarvanas. If somebody hear the commentary of Mayavadi, anybody will listen commentary of Mayavadi, he will fall down. It has been predicted. Patitam Jnaninam Api. The most intelligent person will fall down if he listen to the commentary of Mayavadi. So expert way, they build the people. Of course, Mayavadi people, what they are preaching, they are not preaching something unique. They are preaching what everybody wants, same thing. They are saying we are all God, you have become Jiva, you practice the process, you become God. So that is what everybody wants. Everybody like to become God. So nothing new, so everybody like, oh, very nice process. Everybody wants to become boss. Everyone wants to become master. Who wants to become servant? Nobody wants to become servant. They are all competing. We all are competing in different degree to become equal with God, or one with God, or be God, or throw him out and take over his position. That is what going on. Everybody, same and in different degree, karmi or jnani, and everybody having the same endeavor. So nobody knows the secret of servitude. Everybody knows, everybody wants to become equal with God. Mayavadi, I want to become one with God, equal with God. But Prabhupada is saying, why you are so full? You have to become equal with God. We have some process, you can become greater than God. So what is the process to become greater than God? That is Prabhupada. That you can become greater than God. Otherwise, they are foolish people, they have to go equal with God. They have process, you can become greater than God. That is the process Prema Bhakti. So that process is there. Everybody trying to become God. But God is very clever. He don't want anybody to become God. So what he has done? So everybody thinking God is the great. Right? Everybody has the impression God is the great. So you have to become God, you try to become great, as big as possible. That is the goal of everybody. How big I can become. But God is very clever. He has kept us in ignorance. Another aspect of Param Brahma. God is not God, He is greater than the greatest. God is God, He is greater than the greatest and smaller than the smallest. So that part nobody recognizes. God can be greater than the greatest and smaller than the smallest. But we are endeavoring only to become greater than the greatest. Smaller than the smallest? No, that I don't want. I don't like to be small. In this God has tricked us. We are, okay, you want to become God? Try to become big, great. So we are trying to become big. But another aspect he is hiding. No, I am not God because I am greater than the greatest. I can become smaller than the smallest also. But nobody like that person. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is that. You have to become God. I have to become God. I will not be greater than God. To become greater than God, you have to try to become smaller than the smallest. As Mahaprabhu teaching, Gopi Bharta Padakamale Das Dasani Daksanam. He is not teaching that we are servant of Krishna. He is teaching the servant and servant and servant and servant of Krishna. So in this way, more we become servant and servant Krishna, more strongly we can control the Supreme Personality. Godhead, one who is control of everything, he can be controlled. He is controlling everything. Tumi Sarveshwareshwara Vedendra Kumar, Tomar Ichha Vishwar Srijana Sanghar, simply by desire, unlimited universes are created, come to existence, maintained and destroyed. So powerful. That's why it's desire. Simply desires, everything happens. And such a powerful personality, he becomes controlled by his devotee. His devotee take that humble position, smaller than the smallest position. This is a big secret that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has taught us. Mayavadi, they don't know. They are Krishna Aparadhi, and that's why they could not accept. Of course, finally Mahaprabhu went, Prakashananda Saraswati, Banaras, very humble mood. Mahaprabhu then converted Mayavadi also. Actually, in India, the Mayavadi, Sankarpanthi, they don't know what is their own philosophy. They also worship Krishna, they chant Hare Krishna also. They all mix, they have no real concept what it is. So, of course, their philosophy is, I was once traveling by train, some Mayavadi Sannyasi, young boys were there. So, discussing, studying Mahaprabhu's philosophy. Yes, we also accept Mahaprabhu. Now, we say we are Dasaham. Mahaprabhu is Dasaham. But we practice your sadhana by saying Dasaham, I am servant. Then when you get perfection, then you show I am you, I am God. The philosophy, you start with Dasaham, I am a servant, and you end up with Soho, I am you, I am God. That is their philosophy. They believe in that. The new group also, they say, Chaitanya Path, Sankara Math, something like that. They mix together. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Sankara, they don't want to make anybody unhappy. They have to make everybody happy, all the groups happy. So new groups have come up. So much speculations in India. That's Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki. So it is very, very important to distribute the Prabhupada's book. So we are doing a glorious job in this December. They try to understand how much people are in ignorance. And how valuable for us to distribute these books. And these books must reach all these people to come out of this ignorance, understanding what is the reality, what is the real knowledge. That's the Prabhupada Transcendental Book Distribution ki. Thank you very much. I am not delayed because you have to go for book distribution. Feeling separation.
So when is Bhakti Puroshottam Maharaj?
I have some Narasingha ayat from this year, Narasingha Abhishek. So it comes to this day. Smell, put in a bed.
I've got some books. Maharaj? Maharaj has got some books.
Oh, there are some Navadip Mandal Parikrama books. 10 pounds. If you have not received, you can take. Purple books are there. If anybody wants, or let people at temple, you can take. So all 3 books, Navadip Parikrama, Navadip Bhavataranga, Bhakti Ratnakar, everything we put in one book. So by sitting in London, you can go on Navadip Parikrama, very long Navadip Parikrama. So you visualize everything.
Krishna. Thank you very much, Puroshottam Maharaj, for ecstatic class, enlightening us, Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Please let us express our gratitude and appreciation to Maharaj for coming and giving us his wonderful association by chanting very loudly 3 Hari Bols. Hari Bol! Hari Bol! Hari Bol! So let us Bhakti Puroshottam Maharaj ki, the Sringadev Royal ki.